What the? Oh, you want me to wait? Oh, okay. Okay. God damn it. Don't panic, I am blonde. I did it on purpose. It's summer. Give me a break. Hey everybody, it's Kels Ferguson from When Fandom Strikes, and I'm pretty sure that all of us know what this means. I think we've all gotten a plethora of emails from websites that we haven't logged into for the past like 10 years, reminding us that they are updating their privacy policy. Problem is that the privacy policy changes have made certain websites very complicated for people who don't want to get found. Look, I get it. A lot of people are gonna say, well, if you're on the internet, why are you trying to be anonymous? There are some people out there who have exes who are abusive, or stalkers, or they just don't want their family knowing what they're doing, like LGBT people who don't want to come out but still want to have friends within the community. There's a million reasons why good people want to stay hidden on the internet. Privacy concerns are a huge deal now, and that's why a lot of laws have been passed, and there's that whole thing with Cambridge Analytica, and people are like, hide me on the internet. The reason for this video is because I had a friend reach out to me who has a stalker, and she recently got married, and she doesn't want her stalker to find her both through her Facebook account or her husband's. It was a bad situation, and so she asked me to do some research for her. I tend to be the technologically advanced person in all of my friend group. I am not the most. I got folks that would scare you. I'm talking like they probably are like on an FBI watch list somewhere. But for basic understanding of technology, I'm usually the person people tap. So I'm about to help you out with that. Okay? Of course, there are plenty of social medias that you can lock down and people can follow you on and all that ever, but the big one that everybody talks about is Facebook. I think a lot of us interact with Facebook way more than we should, and our entire lives are on there. It's where our photo albums are, it's where our memories are, it's where our friends are. But seriously, Facebook stalking is totally a thing, and you can find out a lot about somebody by their Facebook profile. And before anybody says, well, don't become friends with strangers, well, yeah, of course, that is your first privacy defense. But they might be able to find things through tagged posts from other friends and their privacy settings. So this video is going to give you every possible advantage to hiding yourself from somebody who may be threatening you online. And now we're going to enter into voiceover land so that I can show you guys exactly what you need to do both on your desktop or mobile devices to fix your privacy settings on Facebook. So we're currently on When Fandom Strikes Official's Facebook page. I know it still says Fergie K over here, but that's because Facebook is being a pain in the butt when it comes to my rebranding. Moving on. So the first thing you want to do is you want to go up here to this little triangle. It's going to be in this big blue bar. You're going to go into this triangle and you're going to click on that. Scroll all the way down and you've got right here settings. So give that a click. Once you've clicked that settings tab, it's going to bring you to general, but I clicked through that because it's got some personal information I don't want to share with you guys. So you're going to go down here to privacy. So this is going to give you all of your activity settings and how people can contact you, all that stuff. So who can see future posts? Have that set to friends. That's right on the main page when you make a status update or post a picture or anything like that. You get this little tab here to do public friends, friends except acquaintances. I have mine set for acquaintances because there are some things I don't want my nana to see. But then you can also customize it to specific friends or just yourself, though I have no idea why people would use that. I guess maybe as a private diary or something. Review all of your posts, things you're tagged in. That's where you'd use your activity log. That'll show everything that you have ever done on your Facebook page. You can individually go through all of those if you want to, but you don't have to. Limit past posts is actually very, very handy. You just click on that one, and if you choose to limit your past posts, posts on your timeline that have been shared with friends of friends, public posts will now be shared with only friends. This means that every post that you've shared from this moment previous will be changed to friends only. And that is very, very handy for those of us who want to hide from folks who have turned sour in our life. So you click limit past posts, you get a little prompt, are you sure? And then you click limit past posts. The audience for the selected content has been changed. So this means that any public or friends of friends posts that I have made previously are now friends only. That's pretty awesome. This next section is also very important. Who can send you a friend request? I have mine set to friends of friends. The other options that you have are everyone. That's it. Friends of friends or everyone. I really wish that Facebook added a third option saying nobody so that you could only be the one to send friend requests. Maybe they'll do that someday, but right now it is not an option. So friends of friends it is. I tend to check mutual friends when people send me random requests anyway. I also spend a ridiculous amount of time trying to figure out how I know them. I am very, very strict about my personal Facebook page. If I have not met you in person, I will not accept your friend request. So sorry folks who are probably going to stalk me after this video. The next section is who can see your friends list. I have this set to only me. If you have this set to only me, only you will be able to see the full friends list on your timeline. Other people will only be able to see mutual friends. These next two are very similar and very important. Who can find you via the email address you provided or the phone number you provided. I know a lot of people, including myself, like on my acting resume, I have my email address and my phone number. I don't want creepy manager dudes finding me, so I only let my friends find me that way, and if you're already my friend on Facebook, you won't have to look for me via my phone number or my email address. So, yeah. For people like me, this last part is really important. Do you want search engines outside of Facebook to link to your profile? No. 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 I don't. You can set it to allow search engines to find your Facebook profile via your name, like, you know, when people Google you and stuff and they come up with your Facebook page. No. No, thank you. Again, I'm very, very, very secretive about my Facebook profile. So, no. Don't do that. Turn it off. If you're doing this on a mobile device, you want to click that little three-lined icon down on the bottom right-hand corner, and you want to scroll all the way down to almost the very end, right above log out, you see settings and privacy. You're going to give that a click, and you're going to go to privacy shortcuts. This is where all of your privacy stuff is. So instead of looking at this fancy user interface that Facebook has come up with, just go right ahead and click see more privacy settings, and that's going to bring you to your main section of privacy settings. So you can go through each one of these, like check important settings, manage your profile, learn the basic privacy stuff, but your activity and how people can find you are the two most important ones. So again, on mine, I have who can see your future posts, friends. You can limit your past posts from here. Who can see the people, pages, and lists you follow. Again, just my friends. How can people contact you? Who can send you friend requests, friends of friends. It's the same setting that I used on desktop. This is where you can actually change that setting. And who can see your friend list? Only me. So this is where you would change those settings. All you gotta do is simply tap on one of them and you can easily change them. If you scroll all the way down, you can see the remaining settings, like who can look you up via your phone number or your email address, and the search engines option, that's all here too. Facebook did not allow this before, so I'm very happy that the desktop and the mobile version are similar. Moving back to desktop, we have apps and websites right here, and that's also really important. So you click on that, and we're actually brought to a whole brand new interface, which I think is really awesome, and I think it came from the last privacy update that Facebook did. This used to have just stacks upon stacks of stuff in it, and I'm so glad that they've sort of dumbed it all down. In this case, I only have 3 applications that have access to my Facebook page. My GoFundMe, Snacked, which is that new interactive social media website that I've been messing with, and the Harry Potter app, Don't Judge Me. If you want to remove any one of these, it's easily, just click on it, click remove. I'm keeping Harry Potter because Madulga Slytherin bitch, I need to take care of myself. Okay, scrolling down, we have all of our preferences. If you want to get access through games, websites, and all that other stuff through Facebook, that's turned on. So when you go to certain websites, you're allowed to log in via your Facebook. That's really cool. But again, As I said before, be wary of that. Be wary of who you're giving your information to and how much access you're allowing them to have. I tend to stay on the caution side. If it's not like a big name website such as Spotify or something like that, I don't let them have any access to my Facebook. Same thing with game apps and notifications, and this is really cool. Old versions of Facebook for mobile, they actually take all the outdated versions and they make them so that all of your old posts are backwards compatible to just your friends. So nobody can dig super, super far back into your Facebook to do some stalking. If you scroll up to the top and click expired, this is what it used to look like. You would just have so many, but thankfully Facebook helped a great deal and denied access to a lot of different websites. So now you can start fresh. Make sure that you check this constantly, because whenever you play one of those little "what Nintendo character am I" games, they end up here, and you don't want to have those third-party applications to have access to your Facebook page. To check this on mobile, we're still in our privacy shortcuts, and if you scroll down to your Facebook information and access your Facebook information, you kind of have to dig here, so you get this whole data policy, we have changed our private policy, and you have to keep scrolling until you get to apps and websites. Here, if you click apps and websites, this used to be so much easier to get to. Here's where you can turn off access to websites and apps, game notifications, stuff like that. But the most important one that we want to talk about is logged in with Facebook. So if you click that one, again, this is only a list of 3. Everybody else has been removed since then. Keep an eye on this, because you don't want people to be able to data fish you. It's terrible. So these are really easy to get rid of now. So well done on Facebook. I really hope this guide helped. I hope it keeps a lot of you guys safe, makes you feel a little bit more comfortable being on the interwebs where people like me live. And I really hope that we continue to grow and thrive within this technological age without doing any harm to others. So stay safe. I love your faces. Peace. Wait! I was wrong because I'm a bad YouTuber. I forgot to tell you guys to subscribe and like this video and follow me on Instagram and Facebook and Twitter, and of course help support me on Patreon, because I decided to be this full time like a freaking weirdo. So all those links are in the description down below, and now I'm gonna say goodbye. Peace!